Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm hoping you guys can hear me well, but honestly this is like a test run with my new camera. I ended up getting the Sony ZV E10. Finally got to setting up how I want the camera to like look while I'm filming and things like that. Hopefully this comes out good, but this is more like a get ready with me. I am going to be going to my girlfriend's house in a little while. I want to hop into it because I'm really trying to do better with time management, so I want to set myself up for greatness by knocking some content out. I'm already starting late. I went ahead and already completed my brows. I'm just gonna be chatting with you guys, you know, because I know my last video was like a voiceover, which that is my comfort zone. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, that is my comfort zone. I completed my brows before I started, so I used Anastassja Beverly Hills products actually. I used her brow freeze first. I set the brow freeze with the air spun loose face powder, the translucent powder, and then I used her brow pomades in ebony and chocolate. So chocolate is on the inner part of my eye and then ebony is on the edge, and I really like how they look. Oh, and I cleaned them up with Kevin Aquan on the bottom and SX, where is they? I don't know where I moved it to, but SX 13 or 14 is what I used underneath the brow. And then I used the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the color Mocha to clean the top of my brow. I did go ahead and clean up my brows before adding any like moisturizers or primers or anything to my skin. So earlier this morning when I woke up, because I did a mask last night, I did a really good skincare self-care evening, and that's why you see these right here, but I will be cute when we finished. I used the Glow Recipe Niacinamide Dewdrops Ultimate Glow and Brightening. I actually use this as like a serum, which it is partially a skincare product, but it also can be used for makeup, and I really like how this makes my skin feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and first probably use a makeup wipe, right, because I already have makeup on my forehead. So I'm just gonna give myself a fresh wipe. But yeah, so I did go ahead and wipe my face. I'm just gonna add 2 pumps of the niacinamide drop, which these also help with, it has vitamin C in it, so it's gonna help with like scars that you've had. And the niacinamide is moisturizing, so you should definitely check these drops out. I've had them for a minute, but I have so many products that I need to start using them. So I told myself not buying nothing. I skipped the Sephora VIB sale, okay? I skipped Ulta stuff, I skipped Black Friday, I skipped Cyber Monday, skipped all that stuff because I'm finna fucking start using the products that I goddamn have bulked up in here, okay? My skin has been going through it. One, because I haven't really been taking care of my skin like I should, and I haven't been like drinking the best and intaking the best food, so you know that affects your skin. But also the weather here in Florida has been changing. It's been fluctuating, which is why I'm still coming off of a cold, because the one day it be, you know, like 80 something degrees here, the next minute it's 50 something degrees, and after a while it's gonna catch up to you. Well, it's gonna catch up to me, okay? So we got our skin all moisturized. I'm just letting that sit in there for a second. So now we're gonna go ahead and get into primer. And let me make sure, matter of fact, let me just make sure there's nothing on my hands, because I did just eat a wing and I need to put some on my lip. I just have, this is called TheraWorks Protect Advanced Hygiene and Barrier System Foam. I don't really have a fancy background or anything. Like, look how plain it is. It's just my closet, my shoe rack on my door. You see a couple of pillows for my bed, girl, but we're gonna get there, okay? Period. Excuse my best friend and her husband. Her husband just got off work, he came home. All right, so for my lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Luscious Lip Mask. I showed you guys this in a haul though. I really like this. For primer today, we're gonna be using the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, okay? So it looks like this. I got a small one, so let me show you what it looks like. There we go. That's what it looks like. It also has this type of creamy, yellowy texture. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that cream. If this video is long, that means I didn't feel like editing too much, and I just wanted to get something out because I've been very anxious. All right, it says my camera has gotten hot. It says to stop shooting if I'm in shoot mode, so I don't want to mess up my camera, y'all. I'll figure it out. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So I did go ahead and prime my face with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I added some color corrector, which that is from the HD corrector from Black Radiance. So I'm looking all dewy and primed now, moist. That's what I need because my skin's, again, been battling me. My camera got a little hot, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I can do to help it from overheating, because I don't want any problems with this camera, y'all. So if I have to stop and continue and stop and continue until I'm done, then that's what I'll do. Or it could just be the fact that I'm filming in 4K. I don't like that either. Like, I'm gonna have to look at some videos. I didn't even fucking think about that. So this might be a fail, but that's why I wanted to do a test run. You get it? I feel far away. Sorry, didn't realize how far away I was. So I'm not gonna take all day, but I did go ahead and set out all the products that I'm gonna use today. So that's a step up, right? For foundation, we're gonna be using the Oh My Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I know when I tried this on a video, I didn't really like it. So I really wanna give it another try it with different products, allow the foundation to settle to the, you know, to my skin and see if I really don't like it. I have a new sponge I'm gonna use today. So the new sponge is from Real Techniques. It's the Blend and Mattify, the Miracle Air Blend Sponge. So it's blue, medium to full coverage, evenly blends for full coverage without extra shine. It's best when used dry. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try because you know I like to use mine dry. It is pretty soft. It feels like memory foam. So that's kind of cool. I haven't used this foundation in a while. But like I said, y'all, I'm not buying no new foundation. I need to use what I have. So guys, y'all saw us. I did like 3 pumps on each cheek. And we're going to use this side. I know I thought this was really red last time. Still giving very red, right? But like I said, I'm going to give it time to, you know, go with the chemistry of my skin. And maybe I should take this off because, honey, I'm looking crazy. Ooh, okay, baby hairs. Something's coming out nice today. It's the baby hairs. But yeah, I'm just taking whatever is left on the sponge. I may have used too much foundation, but that's okay. God, I'm looking super orange. And yeah, so I wasn't tripping for not liking it. It just looks so red. And this was the color that Sephora matched to me based on other products that I've used. So I'm gonna give this a minute to blend with the chemistry of my skin. But so far, I will say the sponge is giving. The sponge is giving. And I also wear contacts now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but y'all look, this looks crazy. I'll make it work. So this might be a tutorial on how to make your 2 red foundations work. And I could have used that LA Girl pigment, the blue one. It's supposed to neutralize your 2 red foundations. Hopefully this oxidizes, right? Like, damn. What do they expect? Oh my goodness. This might be a foundation that I'm not gonna keep. I would probably never repurchase that. It's like I just wanna use it and I know that there's ways that I can make this work. I should have just used the blue pigment and I don't feel like taking everything off. I know how to, it's like painting. If you have a foundation that's too red, you're gonna balance it out with something else, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make it happen, but I'm gonna put on a timer. I wanna be done in 20 minutes. So I'm still looking like a pumpkin and I'm gonna show you the mechanics of making, you know, your face come together. I did try to bring the foundation down, like my neck. You probably can't tell. See my timer? All right, so for 420, I should be done. So for concealer, we're gonna go into the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the color Golden Caramel. So we're gonna use that a little bit because this stuff, as we know, goes a long way, okay? And I be really tired of that shit. So I've learned with this one, be cautious, bitch. Genuinely be cautious. But I gotta balance this foundation out. I really don't want to use too much, y'all, for real. This one you can go really wrong really fast, at least on me. We're gonna use the same sponge. I'm sorry, I'm a little off right now because I just feel like my video is going to possibly be trashed. Now I just feel off, like, you know, I just don't, I don't feel like I have it together now because the camera started off with the overheating. You know, I'm traumatized. I need to remember to like do cute faces so I can use this footage also for Instagram and make like a cute little video too. But y'all, all along all these years, you know, when I've been dabbing in makeup and learning the makeup and stuff, like, you also learn your skin. I know I've done very few skincare videos, but your skincare, I didn't overdo it. Your skincare plays a big role, y'all, in like the outcome of your makeup. So I think I did good with that. I don't want to overdo it, but we're gonna add a little bit for brightening. But before we add the brightening one, I'm gonna go ahead and contour. We're gonna contour today with the Revolution, well, excuse me, the Makeup Revolution London. I think it's a foundation stick. I think this is a foundation stick and it's in the color F18. So just like a shade darker. I'll go ahead and bring it forward for you guys so you guys can see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Just keep in mind I'm using this product showcase option on this camera, so it will go in and out like that, which I don't remember anybody mentioning. I watched the video reviews. I mean, you know, before I purchased it, made my decision. But yeah, this is just a good contour shade, I think, for me. And I'm gonna need to add a little bit of sun, okay? I don't know why my camera's getting hot. Is it me being connected to this? Because I don't have to use it. I don't know, is it because my Wi-Fi is on? Maybe I'm just running too much battery with the Wi-Fi being on, you guys. I might just have, I think I'm comfortable with just shooting with the camera. So I'm gonna turn that off and let this cool down again. And I'll probably have this blended out the next time y'all see me, but I gotta figure this out. I can't use I have Wi-Fi on and I'm using my iPad as a monitor and I'm shooting in 4K. So I just think that is adding a lot because, you know, it's just a small body camera. I don't know, you guys. I'm so sorry. Bitch, what happened? Why I'm crooked? Was it crooked like that before, y'all? Bitch, this has just been a tragic day, you hear me? Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to let you know what I did. I went ahead and contoured, and I went ahead and used that one I showed you. And I also went in for some brightening, and I added the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer in the color Tan Warm for brightening purposes. I did go ahead and disconnect my camera from the iPad. Oh, and then, you guys, I also used the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the color Caribbean. Oh, it's just called Caribbean. So it's like this berry shade right here. Oh, and I just watched this video as well. The guy told me to put the heating thing on like high so it wouldn't like freak me out like that because there's nothing gonna be wrong with my camera. But basically I can expect like 30 to 35 minutes of filming without my camera getting too hot or something like that if you're doing it in 4K. Yeah, it's just a whole learning curve when you're like trying to learn a new camera, but you also are anxious to get the content out. Hopefully everything doesn't fall apart. My mic should be in all the way. Like, I'm real paranoid now. So we should be at the point now where I can go ahead and put my liquid highlighter on. So yeah, I've been thinking, and I just love this. I've only used this once on my channel, but it's called the Rimmel Jelly Highlighter Illuminator. Hopefully you can see it. This is the item I'm using. Okay, it's really pretty. It's like a jelly. It's kind of icy, and that's what I'm going to use to go ahead and highlight my cheeks. I'm going to brush them off just so it's like such a pretty highlight though. I'll probably go over this with my sponge or my blush brush. I don't think that was the right brush to use. I don't like it. Leaving the little specks right there. I don't know why it's on the tip, like wrong brush. This is the bad brush. Not a good brush to use, I swear. But it is pretty. Just use the wrong brush. Excuse my lace. Like, look at that. I just look a mess. Well, I don't look a mess. Like, it's gonna come together, one thing about it. But let me go ahead and, okay, because we don't need any of that today. We need the makeup to still turn out fire, okay? And that's what we're shooting for. Look at that highlighter. Ooh wee. All right, so now we're done with all the liquid products and we can finally like set the face. For under the eye, I was torn between the Charlotte Tilbury. I got the mini size. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Tan. I think this is like a under eye powder. And then this is the Pat McGrath Labs Yellow. Now, this one is very kind of light. And this one is more like tan looking. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath because I need to bring some brightness to my eye. So I have some paper towels here too. I need to learn to relax. I need to learn to give myself grace. Y'all need to be, we gotta stop being so hard on ourselves based off what we see on social media and where we see people at in their lives, because that's their story right now. That's their journey right now, you know what I'm saying? So, by the way, the timer already went off. You already know that. The Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Blurring Under Eye Powder is very powdery. Like, there's kickback on it. Look, I'm just doing that to show y'all. I am gonna use this like on my forehead and stuff too, cause I don't see why not. I mean, it's just a powder, right? Like, is it just for your eyeballs? Do y'all believe that this powder would be just, does she just use it on the eyes? I doubt it. And when you say under the eyes, do you mean like under the eyes? Do you mean under the eyes? It's hard for me to tell you if I notice any blurring or really any change to the color, honestly. I think I'm just like so flustered. I'm surprised I'm still filming and I didn't just cut this shit off because I'm irritated. Today's been a day, but you gotta try. You know, I was just watching this video about information overload, and that's one of, you know, small YouTubers' biggest problems because they want to be educated, but you spend so much time educating yourself, then you never fucking do anything. When it comes to the rest of the face, I have two powders that I set out because I didn't know how the foundation is gonna look. It's still, I mean, it tried to work with the chemistry of my skin, but I can still tell that it's on the warm side. The concealer did help a lot balance it out. But I have the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh pressed powder, and this is in Deep. And then I also have the Ulta Beauty finishing powder. It's a lightweight matte finish, and this is in the color Deep Neutral. Isn't that crazy? Look at Deep Neutral versus CoverGirl's Deep. a major difference, right? So I think I'm gonna go with this one, and that's only because my skin looks a little red. And the makeup's coming out pretty, but the process, it's just been like so frustrating. Seriously, I don't understand. Why? That's a good thing. Like, I'm proud of myself for just jumping in front of the camera, because that's been my biggest problem, was just deciding to sit down and film. But at the same time, it's like you want things to go smooth when you're filming. Please send me some love right now, because I am very much so anxious. So I pulled out my Sephora Pro face palette, and this one is in the deep. By the way, let me show you guys what it looks like. It does have a mirror on it, but I haven't used this in a while. It's so gorgeous. So I'm gonna go ahead and blush my skin, bronze my skin, and highlight my skin using this palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze using Jet Setter, and that is right here. If I need to, you know, mix it with Epic, which is the darker one, then I can go ahead and do that too. I feel like depending on the foundation, you can't really see it. My contour was a little darker, so I can see the difference. I hope you guys can see the difference on camera. So that's that. I do want to take some of the Airspun though really quick and add a little bit to the inside. I know I like that now. I really have been liking how that looks. It's all about precision. I told you I've been practicing on my precision. So now that I've added some warmth to my face, we're gonna go ahead and blush. So we're gonna blush probably with, I'll probably use Premier, which is this berry color. It's closest to the liquid blush that I had. I'm sorry if the mirror is bothering you guys. I'm gonna do 2 dabs into that, same brush. I've been really liking putting it on your nose, you guys. It's just really cute. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use Glitz. This was like my favorite highlighter from this palette. I honestly don't know if I've used the other ones. They look untouched, don't they? This palette really does look untouched. That looks really pretty. Not too much, you know. I might put a little bit in my nose area and stuff, because I'm about to brush that bitch off and set my face. So that powder that I just set right there, girl, look, all that laying did nothing. Like, ugh. I just didn't want to put no more glue down, and I didn't use a blow dryer. That's what you get for being lazy, y'all. Do the whole process. Stop trying to take the easy way out, okay? All right, so since my eyes are looking pretty freaking bare, we're gonna go ahead and add a little razzle dazzle to the eye. I'm just gonna use the bronzer in my crease really quick, but I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my eyebrow. I'm just trying to blend that into my brow bone too. Hopefully it looks good, you guys. What you think? What you think? Taking Jet Setter, which was the bronzer that I used, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease. And I can take this down the bridge of my nose now. I'll just use a brown liner and line my, what's this called? That they tight line it. I don't really know what this is for. So if you're aware what tight lining is for, please let me know. What do people tight line for? I love how creamy this is. This is the Revlon So Fierce Vinyl Liner, and this is in the color Mighty Mocha. I'm gonna set my face with the Anastassja Dewy Setting Spray. I still haven't finished, but I have a little bit left, so I wanna, what do you call it? Project Pan it. I just wanna use it up. I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna add my lashes. And then I'll be back so we can do the lips together, because y'all know I like to do the lips. Okay, I'll be back. All right, you guys, I am back. I hope I look okay. My hair, I just kind of took it out of those little Bantu knots. I kind of detangled it and tried to revamp this wig, because I've had it on for much longer than I normally would have a wig on, but it is what it is. The look, I think, is super cute. Not too much, you know. It's just a cute little, like, hey babe, missed you. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I did add my lashes, and I added the highlight to my nose. Did I do anything else? No, that you guys don't know. So yeah, this is how the face is looking. So for lips today, we're definitely gonna do like a nude per usual. I'm gonna go into Brownie by Juvia's Place. I'm just going with the first one I grabbed, y'all, honestly. And we're gonna, of course, overline. People are walking their dogs outside, right? And like, I live on the 3rd floor, and I can see people, like, I guess they can see the lights because my bedroom window is open. I have my lips lined now, which I'm never gonna stop using this. I love that until it runs out. I mean, I'm not gonna stop using it. And I think I want to use Muted by Juvia's Place. I've been thinking about it. Isn't that weird? Do y'all have like specific products y'all buy and they will just always stick out to you? This is one of them. Muted is a nice like nude, ashy, like muted ash, you know. The lips literally always make me so fucking happy. Like, I don't know about you, but what is your favorite step of your makeup? Some people really enjoy the lashes, I've noticed. And some people, they say that lashes like pull the look together. Some people really like the highlighter. For me, it's the lips. Like, I fucking love it. Like, but hopefully you guys really like the quality. Tell me what you think of the quality of this camera. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, but I do thank you guys for tuning in and sitting with me and listening to me ramble and all of that. But I need to go ahead and pack my overnight bag for Bae's house. So make sure you follow me on social media. Everything's gonna be in the description box. And again, it's your girl Anastassja.Mariah, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babies.